Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, and I am here with a review of Rainbow High Runway Rush on Xbox. Now, this is like my fourth take at recording this, and every time I've started it, I have totally got the name wrong because it sort of tongue-tied me saying Runway Rush. Just a fun fact for you there. But yeah, I've tried to get through that multiple times to no avail, so I'm glad to have finally got through it. Now, this game is a game based on the animated TV show based on the doll toy line Rainbow High. Now, my kids, my daughter specifically, she's 7, she watches this all the time. She's a real big fan of it. So when I told her this game was out, she really wanted to play it. Now, the game was released on the 22nd of September 2023, developed by Zalok Studios and published by Outright Games Limited, who were kind enough to send us a copy through their ambassador program. So huge thanks to them for supporting the channel as always. Now, we played this on my Xbox Series X. It's also playable on Series S and Xbox One consoles, and it's also out on Steam, PlayStation, and Nintendo platforms as well. So, for those of you who don't know what Rainbow High is, it is basically a sort of fashion dolls line which ended up getting a sort of CGI 3D sort of animated TV show. Now in the UK, like I say, you can watch it on Netflix, and you can also watch some of the older episodes on YouTube as well. And basically it's about a group of girls and boys who go to Rainbow High, which is like a arts school where they'll be sort of mastering their craft in like fashion and runways and clothes designs, photography, digital art and stuff like that. They've all got their own unique personalities, colours, like fashion styles, and they've all got their own unique sort of abilities. I don't want to say like powers, but they've all sort of specialised in different fields. So some of them are better at some types of fashion than others, all that sort of stuff. And this game, I believe it's set at least after the first season. It doesn't like introduce you to these characters as if you've never heard of them. So I would recommend, if you've never watched Rainbow High, at least getting yourself a little bit familiar with it, so you kind of have an idea about what's going on and who the characters are and why they're all friends and stuff like that before jumping into the game, because, like I say, it just sort of throws you in there in the sort of understanding that you know what's going on. Now, I let my daughter play the majority of this game, and I just sat and watched her really more than anything, helping her as and when she needed it. So all this footage that you're seeing on screen is not me playing, it is my daughter playing, who is 7. She doesn't really play a lot of video games. She kind of struggles a little bit with the controls, especially on like faster paced games and stuff like that. She sort of struggles to get her head around having to do this, do that. So she doesn't play a huge amount of games over like the odd phone app and like Minecraft, where she doesn't really have to do anything. But she really enjoyed this game. There's a lot of tutorials. There's a lot of like explanations. It tells you on the screen what you've got to do to progress and how to do this and how to do that. So she really, really sort of clicked with it, and I never really got asked to help her bar the odd time. Now, you get to play as all of the sort of much loved characters from Rainbow High. You've got like Ruby, Poppy, Sunny, Jade, Skyler, and Violet. Now, all of these characters are voiced, and they sound like the proper voice cast, so I don't have any reason to think they're not. So it all sounds great. It all looks just like the TV show as well. Like all the characters look great. You can then explore the school as well, all the classrooms, the students' bedrooms, the communal areas and stuff like that. It's all been fully realised, and like I say, it's like you're just in an episode really, which is really cool. So the plot is, you basically have to work together as a team to create this new assignment, which is themed everything is art. And basically, whoever wins, whichever team wins, gets awarded the chance to plan a major school project. So you really want to win it, basically. So it's all about you and your friends working together to come out on top. Now, it's a very sort of similar story to what you'd expect from the TV show. You'll interact with characters from the show as well as playing with them. You'll explore the environments. You'll have a lot of like quests where you've got to find certain items to complete things. Lots of sort of puzzles to do, and the puzzles aren't super like difficult to do or anything like that. It's just sort of you may have to find a certain thing to do a certain other thing, or you have to explore a room or investigate a room and then make a decision based on what you found. And there's all sorts of like little mini games as well to play through the game, which I thought was like a nice break from the standard gameplay. So there's like a sewing one. There's one where you have to like guide like a line to the from the start to the finish destination and stuff like that. There's like a semi-rhythm like game as well. We have to like push and hold buttons in when they land on the right spot. All that sort of stuff. And they're all sort of themed around your character's talents, basically. Now, there's also things to find and collect, so you can find these costuming pieces as well. You find enough of the pieces, you unlock a exclusive costume. So it gives you a reason to sort of explore the environments, have a look around, backtrack and stuff like that around what you're normally doing. But you don't have to. You can literally just play the game from start to finish and just do the story. Now, the game isn't super long. You'll get through it in a handful of hours, probably 4 to 5 hours, depending on your sort of skill level. My daughter took a bit longer because she was sort of like just enjoying herself, wandering around and stuff like that. But she didn't get all the achievements. There's a lot of achievements for like finding all like the lockers and stuff like that. Completing mini games on hard difficulty without like losing coins. Stuff like that. It's little things that you've got to sort of go around and find. And some of the things that are hidden are quite hard to find. Like they've well hidden some of these sort of collectibles, which I'm not complaining about at all. Now, on Xbox, this is optimized for Series X and S with 4K resolution, and it's priced at $34.99. Now, if you are a fan of the dolls, Rainbow High dolls, or the Rainbow High sort of show, this is a must-have game. Like I say, it features all the voice cast, all the characters you've come to know and love. It features you basically taking part in what would be like a couple of episodes of the show, which I think is awesome. And I can give you solid recommendations from a 7-year-old girl that it is a good video game, and that's all that matters to me. If my kids love the games that they're playing, that I've got them, then it's a win-win. So if you're a fan of the show, check it out. If you've not watched the show and you like dolls and fashions, like if you're into Bratz and stuff like that, you may get a lot of out of this. Like if you like those Bratz games that Outright Games have put out, you'll probably enjoy this game as well. It's very sort of reminiscent of that. However, I would maybe read up or just watch a couple of episodes of the show just so you know the characters before you jump into the game. But anyway, guys, that's that for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.